Here we are with what is going to be treated as the go home show for our next event, which will be Overdrive. And the reason why this is being treated as the go home show, because when we do the week 3 show on the Sunday, it'll be shown on week 4 of Thursday, and that means that it will be shown after our event takes place. So that's why we're doing it like that. 72,000 people watched our show last week, so that's good to see. Now we do have 55 grand in the bank here. Now you will notice that this is going down more and more of the video, but that's fine, because whenever we do the pay-per-view we should get more money in pay-per-view revenue, and that will that should be good for us. So in today we have a few #1 contenders matches today. We have 2 #1 contenders matches. We have one for the Generation Championship and one for the Vancouver Championship. I'll let you know what they are whenever we get to them, but let's just go ahead and run the show quickly here. So we start off the show here with a 69 rated segment here, very good indeed, with Jay Lethal and Kyle O'Reilly, and this is really just showing that they are competing tonight in what will be a #1 contenders match for the Generation Championship, and it has been held in front of 456 people tonight in British Columbia. So then we go into our first match here, when Billy Swade takes on Tony Baroni here in the #1 contenders match for the what do you call it, the Vancouver Championship. And about to have a decent reaction from the crowd, but terrible wrestling. We put Baroni over Billy Swade here in 7 minutes and 7 seconds by pinfall. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there to Overdrive. Not enough good, nothing really to talk about in that match, let's be honest. It's not really the best of matches, but the title match itself will be a lot better, as you know, Nelson Creed can carry someone there in a match, which is good, which is very good. So we can save that, and that will be a match there. And then we go into the next segment here, where Tyson Dux comes out and pretty much says he is going to get revenge on Colin Delaney for the attack last week. 36 with that segment there. Yeah, that's really the gist of what happens there. But then in the match itself, in a decent match, Tyson Dux does defeat Colin Delaney in 8 minutes 36 seconds by submission with a hard lock. A 39 rated in-ring performance there for Tyson Dux, and a 31 for Colin Delaney, which of course means that that is 1-1 in terms of the matches won for each competitor. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put into Overdrive, we will put in a 1-on-1 match between the two, which will be the final decider. So that will be Tyson Dux and Colin Delaney, and that will be the decider of that feud. I've already used that, so that name, so we'll just name it something else. Then we'll go into the next segment here, where we put Matsumoto, the #1 contender for Rebecca Knox's Generation Women's Championship, up against Cherry Bomb here, and about that had good heat and decent wrestling. We put Matsumoto over against Cherry Bomb here in 7 minutes 47 seconds by pinfall, with a Hyrule Stone, I don't know how to pronounce that properly, a 50 mm performance here for Matsumoto, and a 38 for Cherry Bomb, not bad at all. So yeah, that's just a way to make her strong. going into that match. 47-minute segment there to yeah, that's pretty good there. But then in the main event, we put Kyle O'Reilly up against Jay Lethal in a number one contenders match for the Generation Championship. Kyle O'Reilly goes over on Jay Lethal. No, sorry, no, I'm reading that the wrong way around. I'm reading that as if it's the thingy here, but no, it's Jay Lethal that goes over on Kyle O'Reilly, in 14 minutes 13 seconds by pinfall with a lethal ejection, and that was an exceptional match. 72 with an in-ring performance there for Kyle O'Reilly, and Jay Lethal picks himself up a 77 in-ring performance and a 66 minute match overall. And then to end the show with a 73-minute segment here, we just see Jay Lethal celebrate his big win. So we can go ahead and now pre-book that in for Overdrive. So a pretty stacked card for the most part for Overdrive. My TV is about to go into standby, so I will need to fix that. Pretty stacked card for Overdrive. I'm pretty happy about that. So we're going to go ahead here and put Jay Lethal up against Jimmy Havoc for the Generation Championship. Save that. We'll also need to actually check in on our what's the name of that thing, our Alliance title, because apparently nobody wants to use it at the minute. A 60-minute event there to end with. That's pretty damn good. That is pretty damn good. That's our best event yet, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so Jay Lethal is going to be a big part of this company, as well as Nelson Creed, as well as Kyle O'Reilly, as well as Jimmy Havoc. I'm hoping to have Steve Blackwell be a big part of the company going forward. He has, done very well indeed in that tag team role, and as a result, he has really, his performance skills really has went up big time. So I'm very happy about that. He puts in some good in-ring work every time he competes. So yeah, is a tag team match scheduled? I don't know, I can't remember. For Overdrive, that is, of course. 20th in the rankings, so that's good to see. We're going up. Logo British Columbia deal expiring for our events, right? Is that for our events there, the YouTube deal? We'll need to check that. Kyle O'Reilly is feeling the effects of a grueling schedule. Okay, he must work quite a lot during the week. Let's go here and check for events. 28 days there for the events. Yeah, so that's for the YouTube deal and the local British Columbia deal. Now, as for the full Sam deal, that is the deal that we're going to be using from now on. So we're not going to renew those deals. 2 months left on our YouTube deal, of course, for the TV show. So that's good to see. 42 left in the bank there, so about what, 12,500 we must have used there for the for that show, which is okay. I'm happy enough with that, especially since we do have a pay-per-view coming up soon enough, and I do think we can make enough money from that to really put our finances back up. That is what I would like to do. But so size, let's look at importance. I think we might have went up a couple areas. I think there's a few numbers there that look a bit bigger than what they were. I can't remember exactly though, but we'll go into a pop here. And 21 pop in British Columbia, very good indeed. 10 all over in Japan, which is good. Very good. Very happy about that. But yeah, we're doing well in terms of our growth. Let's go ahead and we'll do a roster overview and see if there's any changes here. Crazy Steve is injured, by the way, which is unfortunate, because I was going to have him in on the our Overdrive show, but being injured and all that, it's not really ideal. What was I going to go into? Oh yes, physical. So he's going to be out for another 24 days, and then we can start pushing him, I think, for the next month or so. and I'm not sure what our next event will be, but he will be in that event. Roster overview though, let's see if there's any changes here. Nelson Creed is our most over. This goes by who's the most over, right? I'm pretty sure anyway. But in terms of momentum, he definitely is. Upper mid card, not too much changes there. Well, Joe Hendry's in the upper mid card now. I suppose with Crazy Steve being out of it, he will go in there. No real changes overall though. So yeah, let's go ahead and close that down. And we can close all that down. We'll go ahead in here to our company wars, and we can have a look at what was I going to have a look at? Oh yes, we were going to go over here. Generation Wrestling is at number 20 in the world rankings, which is good to see. Where are we in Canada? Are we number 1 in Canada? We are number 1 in Canada. That's very good. I'm happy with that. Hopefully we do get to become a regional company soon enough. Where are we in importance? 19, so we still have another 10 to climb in importance before we can get to become a regional company, but I do think that will happen relatively quick. It will happen a lot quicker than what it took us to get to small, definitely. It won't take us years to get to regional, I don't think. And hopefully if we can keep that snowball effect going, keep these TV shows going, we can achieve big things and become a global company, because I do think that we can become a global company. We made 43,000 in sponsorships in February, so that's good to see. And we're not done yet for this month, so we could make near hand 50 grand in sponsorships. So yeah, always that possibility there. Also, we will have a pay-per-view money coming in, which we don't have now, but with Flowsam being one of our broadcasters, we could definitely get a nice little bit of money in from that. So, anything else to check then? I do not think so. I'm almost sure I had something to check or do or something, but what I will do is actually I want to look at TNA. Total Non-Stop Action Wrestling, yep. And we're going to look at the titles because I'd like to see who is the world champion. Is brother Neil? Why is it not Alan Cole yet? Ray and Kenny King will get in. Eddie Kingston is still the X Division champion though, so I'm happy for him. That began last year in April, so he's almost been X Division champion for like an entire year, so that's pretty damn cool. But let's see the roster. Adam Cole, baby. Why did your deal up? I'm so annoyed that they took him away from me. They have Cody, don't they? Who's Cody? I don't think they have Cody anymore. Who does Cody Rhodes work for now, I wonder? Oh, he works for the WWE, doesn't he? I think he does. Cody. He does, he works as a main event as Stardust. Fucking shite gimmick, isn't it? That's a shame that he's working for them. I want him to work for us. Let's see if there's any other workers that we could potentially get, like Omega. Nope, he is under a written deal. Are you on my short list? You are on my short list, so we don't want you to be removed from that. What the hell is it? Oh no, National Geographic email. Let's go ahead and see if there's anybody who we could potentially bring in, because I do think that we should be investing in some workers, but it depends on who we can bring in. We'll go well known, and they need to be a wrestler, of course. So let's see. no one really there. PJ Black, don't really want to bring him in right now. Let's go with recognisable. I do like to just have a look through at some of the workers that we could, that we can be potentially bringing in to work for us. A regional star. Okay, there's a lot of potential regional stars here. Ethan Page, nope. Dustin Rhodes, nope. Oh wow, you're not working for WWE anymore? Don't really want you though in the company. Well, we can always sign Joe Hendry, who is the future generation champion, so. But I'm not really wanting to right now, I don't think. Sammy Callahan, we can we re-sign you? Nope, because you don't like working for us. At least you didn't like working for us, and you still feel salty. Nick Jackson, what about Matt Jackson? Apparently not. Okay. That would be a big signing, huge signing, really. Jessica Havoc, Joe Coffey. No one really that jumps out at me who I'd like to sign, apart from Nick Jackson. Brock Lesnar, definitely not. Let's go ahead and filter through again, and we'll go with regional level. Which obviously there will be a lot of regional levels. Abyss apparently can work for us. I don't really want you, man, right now anyway. Maybe I will check. Oh, Brian Kendrick we could bring in. Brian Kendrick is a good worker. He's got decent enough pop. Skills are pretty good. Negotiate. He's not that expensive either. We will consider him for the future anyway. I do think that ex-WWE guys would be decent enough to bring in. Like, I don't want to flood our roster with them, but like one or two here and there, really to for pop reasons, wouldn't be a bad idea. Freela Scott there. Can't even pronounce your name yet. Another Shelton Benjamin. I was always a fan of him. It's a shame though that he never. He should have been more than what he was in WWE. Really, he should have been a lot better than that. Treated a lot better, and he could have potentially become a star. In the WWE, he should have been a world champion in WWE. There's no doubt about that. JT Dunn, sorry. Cabana, Corey, Tina. There's no one who's jumping out at me. There's no one jumping out at me right now on who I could sign. How about an unknown? How many people will that bring up that I could potentially know? Holy shit, there's a lot. Yep. Nope, not looking for them. Nobody's jumping out at me right now. Nobody is jumping out at me right now. Pete Teeman Jr., what a name. Some of these titles, some of these gimmick names. Yeah, nobody really jumping at me here. Jason Goy. Jessica Havoc could be a potential signing. isn't. Right now, not right now, but she is a potential signing in the future. That's going to end it there though. I just wanted to have a look through there. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, goodbye.